do you think honestly Kenya as a nation needs a constitutional amendment, or it's just another attempt by the former Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga to build up his 2022 presidential campaign? Because we've seen him do it back in the years.
You see, everyone, personally, and I mentioned this in the Senate, we do not have a constitutional problem in the country. We have a leadership problem. We do not have a problem with laws, we have a problem with the implementation of the laws. We do not have a legal problem, we have an economic problem. So, politics is an as-is where is basis concept. At the moment, we do not need a constitution because we have enough laws, we have enough offices that, if respected and followed to the latter, are enough to take us to where we are supposed to be. Politics in Kenya is usually more of an emotional game as opposed to a logical game. And that's why you find these people, these coalitions and all these things, they're just trying to whip people's emotions. And that's why even when you listen to the proponents, whatever they are saying is not the reality. Because when you go to Western and tell the people of Western that through BBI, Mumia's sugar will be revived, are you not just playing with the games, with the minds of the people of Western? So those are some of the jokes and the games that are being played that really make it very disrespectful for Kenyans to even consider supporting the document. Another thing, basically, you talked about the 2022 game plans. BBI is more like a power mobilization strategy. You see, when this whole thing started, the main guy was the Right Honorable. So everyone who was supposed and is supposed to support BBI is supposed to be under the wings of the Honorable Prime Minister. And that's where the difference between, that's where the Deputy President took the position. Because at the end of the day, BBI has created an avenue for the political class to continue mobilizing. It's not campaign time, according to IBC, and that's why I have to mention this to you. People are campaigning outside the official campaign period. What is IBC doing? Nothing. So do we really have an IBC? So at the end of the day, at the moment, BBI is being used. When people are going out there, they're popularizing themselves. And that is even to the disadvantage of those who are not in power. So at the moment, there's one side, and at the moment you'll realize that there's another coalition coming up. The Gideon Mois, the Mudavadis, the Wetangulas, these are all these people that are hovering around State House. It's just a matter of trying to get an opportunity on the table to get an opportunity for 2022. So at the moment, all these coalitions that are being formed are not being formed for BBI. All these coalitions are being formed for 2022. It's about, at the moment, BBI is a test. BBI is a test to see who can do what, who can provide what, who can do what, so that post-referendum, now we know so-and-so brought what, so-and-so brought what, so-and-so turned up at this time. So that's how the next coalition is going to be formed. And that's why at the end of the day, the Deputy President had to find an alternative. Instead of sinking into the arms of the Right Honorable, who is his only viable competitor, he had to find a way of remaining, creating an alternative center of power for himself that keeps him relevant and gives him a platform and an opportunity to continue challenging his main competitor in the next election. So at the end of the day, all these, whatever is happening, these are game plans for 2020 that will never be revealed to an ordinary Kenyan.